how to use LinkedIn to develop your brand, as well as to realize what your brand is all at the same time. So for me, I was in Milwaukee School of Engineering freshman when I started making content on LinkedIn about 7 months ago. My first video went up saying that I was against how horrible higher education has become, because the system is broken, there are many broken parts, as well as the culture. And I was also saying a bit about what I wanted to do in Milwaukee. I wanted to become a software developer and be involved in the startup scene. And overall, for the past 7 months, I have come to change drastically what I believe in, as well as showcase to other people who I am, what I want to do, and also to understand that for myself. So a few things that helped me on LinkedIn is, one, being consistent. When you're consistent, people will see you, people will find you. And then if you use hashtags, you're able to stay featured inside different hashtag groups. And then thirdly, if people that are commenting on your stuff that may or may not live next to you, especially in Milwaukee, if it's original content, they'll see you and they'll maybe say something. Connect with them and talk with them. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter what they're doing. You can understand something from them, whether that is what they like about your content, which helps you, what they're doing, perhaps helps you, or start connecting with people that are in startup companies, stuff like that. I joined a few startup companies, firstly Intro, which taught me about business development a little bit, as well as a little bit about investing. And then I learned a bit more about coding in the next one that I was in, which is called Cecilium, and I'm still in that one. And then I joined a few other ones and worked in a few companies, and what I've learned is that there's two things that really feeds my brand, and that is I love solving problems, and I love decomposing or decompressing. I'm not sure what the word is, but yeah, decomposing problems into sub-problems, and then matching those with solutions that feed against those problems and solve them, because that's what business is. And that's also what software is. And for me, what I've learned is that I really want to focus on software. From not only joining Milwaukee School of Engineering, but also in startup companies, as well as in the real world. I guess startup companies is somewhat not in the real world, I don't know. But from being at an actual company, well-established Collins Aerospace, I understood how much I loved and we connected with the child, Paul Arnaldi, the one that really liked making little games and learning new frameworks and new software, and that's where I'm at. So now someone asked me, I'm at Fall Experiment right now, they asked me, what do you want to do when you graduate? And for most of my time here, I've been thinking, I just want to taste everything. I want to see what it's like to be in a software company. I want to see what it's like to be in a well-established company. I want to see what it's like to be in a big company, and at the same time, that's not very valuable to those companies. It's very helpful for me, but it's not valuable to them. And although I learned a lot from those experiences, I've learned now that I need to strategize, and I figured out who I want to be and what I want to do. And I'm going to shoot big, and if I am able to do what I want to do in the next 6 months, you guys will be seeing some great content about what I am making, literally. Apps and things like that, not only mostly personal projects, but also fun things in the community. So that's about how I have grown. I've emphasized that throughout my process, I wanted to be honest. I wanted to be responsible with who I'm contacting with. I'm going to contact them, and I'm going to ask them that I'm going to meet up with them, then I should meet up with them. I go to as many networking events as I can, and etc. I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. So if you're trying to find yourself, or find what you're supposed to be doing or your brand, connect with a lot of people, network. You'll figure it out eventually. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but keep making different goals, or making goals that you think are true to you, and eventually you'll see which ones are false and which ones are true. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have success in finding yourselves and developing your brand. Consistency is basically everything, and I wish I was more consistent in the past, but I haven't been. But I know that it was a struggle because of other things in my life, whether that was I didn't understand who I was and things like that. But so even if you come across the problem that you're not being consistent, think about why that is. All right, see ya.